Hi and welcome to Proof Weight Loss Surgery Works. Today is August 13th, 2015. My name's Jennifer and I'm your Thursday vlogger. This week's topic, got it right here guys, we're talking about portion controls when dining out. How do you control your portions when dining out? Do you tend to overeat when presented with more food than your weight loss surgery body can handle? Tell us your best strategies when you're not in control of the portions plated and put in front of you. So it's kind of a 2-3 part question, so I'm going to break it down to the first question. How do you control your portions when dining out? I try to share a meal with somebody. I typically eat out with my husband, who is a fellow weight loss surgery patient, so that makes things pretty easy when we go out to eat. We first strategize. We know where we're going to go the majority of the time, and we look over the menu. Typically, restaurants will have menus online. If they are not on a website, some restaurants don't have websites. Others will have just Yelp reviews and Urban Spoon, where people will take photographs of the menu and post them, so it kind of gives you something to look at, get a guideline, get an idea of what you're going to get at that particular restaurant. What we tend to look at first are appetizers. Sometimes, or the majority of the time, the appetizers are deep fried, so if they are, we stay clear. And then we'll look at the entrees. And if we are looking at the entrees, we are typically purchasing one entree and splitting it and asking for a to-go box as well, because we can't typically finish one entree. One entree for a weight loss surgery patient is like 3 meals at least. So at least that's what we have encountered at the majority of restaurants that we've gone to. There are other restaurants that are out there that you can research that are like tapas bars, which are kind of, they're like appetizer restaurants, except for the appetizers are just a little bit bigger. They're shareable appetizers, so that's kind of a cool place. That's, I would call a weight loss surgery friendly restaurant. Portions are great, and tapas, you have a variety of things to choose from, so not only you're not limited to like one item, and they typically offer more than just deep fried foods, so that's kind of cool. Sorry, just got out of the shower, my hair is still drying and it is just a wild mess. Second part to the question, do you tend to overeat when presented with more food than your weight loss surgery body can handle? I think that that's pretty common for the majority of us to eat with our eyes first. And when we see a large plate filled with food, our eyes want it all. What helps me is just focusing on one bite at a time, chew, 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 put my fork down, and enjoy the conversation. If I'm focusing on shoveling the food in my mouth, absolutely I will want more food. My brain is not registering that fast that I'm getting full. So I know that I would overstuff my pouch and I would be in a world of hurt. That's a big no-no, and I don't want to put my body through that. So take your time, eat slowly, chew a lot, put your fork down, and talk. I know, what a concept. We've got to learn to actually not only be a part of the conversation, but the majority of the time I find myself starting the conversations just because I need to focus my energy somewhere else than wanting to shovel that food in my mouth. Tell us your best strategies when you're not in control of the portions plated and put in front of you. First thing I do, and this is key, I totally recommend you guys trying it if you're not already using this technique, is when ordering a meal out, ask for a salad plate on the side. Think of that meal as like a family style portion, and just take off of that plate, put onto your little plate that you're going to eat off of, a plate that you would normally eat off of now. I think at this point I've got a good sense of how much my pouch can fit. If I'm looking at like a 6-inch, 8-inch salad plate, I know the portions that I can put on that plate in my body will be okay with, that it's going to fit in my pouch and I'm not going to overstuff myself. I'm not afraid of asking for a salad plate. I would rather do that than pick off of one giant plate and have the waiter come over and ask me why I didn't like my meal, because that's happened more times than I can count. And that sucks because you kind of feel obligated to go into the whole spiel. Well, no, I loved it. I had weight loss surgery. Poop. Not everybody needs to know you had weight loss surgery. So, unless you're willing to talk about it with everybody, I mean, yeah, that is one of the tips that I suggest. Second is order a doggy bag with your meal. Just tell them you're not gonna eat very much and you'd like a to-go box to come along with your meal. You can take half or more out of the plate and already pack it up and it's ready to go home with you. So that's another tip, and that's really all I have. Just research the restaurant you're going to, make a game plan of what you're gonna order. Order a salad plate to go with your meal if you're ordering an entree, and portion out what you are gonna be able to fit into your pouch. Yeah, that's what I got for you guys this week. I know. I hope that you guys got something out of this. I'm sorry, I am exhausted, so I know there's a lot of ums and stalls in my in my speech. It has been a long day, so thanks for putting up with me. Have a great rest of your week, you guys, and stay tuned for another episode tomorrow, and please come back and see me next Thursday. Bye, guys.